Hello and welcome to my review on the brand new 2024 7-foot Howling Werewolf Animatronic from Big Lots. This has an original price tag of $299 and has been an in-store exclusive since release, but was available online for some time. Those who would place an order, however, were soon met with a cancellation notice, making this a relatively hard to find prop, as most stores received a mere few. I was lucky enough to snag one during their Halloween 50% off sale on September 13th, and after applying a couple coupons as well, I got my total down to just $121.62. I'd call that a steal, as this Howling Werewolf consists of numerous features we're going to be examining soon, like glowing LED eyes, a snarling mouth, and realistic animation. For storage purposes, you'll want to know the box does weigh a substantial 35 pounds and measures 29 inches wide by 17.5 inches deep and 39 inches tall. If you're one who's invested in the box art, I can confirm it is the same from side to side and from front to back, though if you ask me, definitely evokes a childhood Halloween feel. Now, some say this is the greatest werewolf animatronic of all time, while others have differing opinions, so let's get him unboxed and see if we can pinpoint just where he ranks. Totaling to 14 unique pieces, that's about what I expected this to have. The instruction booklet lays everything out very clearly, from the parts list to the step-by-step visuals, and there's even a QR code at the back where if you scan it, it will take you to Tekky's setup video for the Howling Werewolf, so a couple options in regarding the building process, and I will post a link to that in the description for you to check out yourself. Now, I've not laid this guy's pieces out in much of a chronological order. Instead, they're placed so that they look visually pleasing from your perspective. But to start with a logical component being his base, it is just one unit, quite large, and has some protrusions here for when his feet slide over, which will lock them into place. Right next to that, I have the entirety of the animation mechanism, which starts out with the waist frame. You then have two springs, what's merely described as the module in the instruction booklet, as well as the spine pole. Moving on, we then of course have the massive body, head, and shoulder frame, which prior to opening this, I had no idea was kind of all in one. There's then the pants with the sensor pre-installed, some fur on each leg, and for the most part, feels pretty good quality. Next, we have the hip hoop, some arm poles with styrofoam wrapping to fill him out underneath his clothing, and then the hands, which have Velcro at the top of the wrists, which will connect to the sleeves, ensuring they don't fall down during use. And lastly, and not in any particular order as you can tell, are the leg poles and feet. The left leg pole is the one with the control box, and the feet are about size 20 from what I can tell. And with most everything covered, I'd say it's time now to get building so we can experience the Howling Werewolf in action. Well, the 7-foot tall howling werewolf certainly doesn't lack in wow factor. His animation is beyond incredible and very unique. It's why there's this argument that it might be the greatest werewolf animatronic of all time, so let me give you my thoughts. There are many factors that have to go into making a stellar animatronic. These include visual appearance, animation, size, durability, etc. I'm going to evaluate it in terms of all of those qualities. Let's begin with just the basic appearance. Overall, it's not a bad looking werewolf, but I can't say it's particularly attractive, as I do think the face looks a bit cheap. I can't quite tell if it's the gums or the too pearly of teeth, but it definitely looks plasticky, even from a slight distance, so to me, it's this guy's biggest flaw. I'm glad the eyes do light up, however, I'm still not the biggest fan of them. They remind me of Home Depot's ultra posable skeleton eyes, and I don't think it suits. Slits would have worked better, if you ask me, but let me know what you think in the comments. And then lastly, with the topic of overall look, his fur is a nice color. It contrasts well with the gray plaid shirt. He's got broad shoulders, just a massive torso, almost disproportionate with the legs, though not something I mind because you really get the sense of he's breaking out into his werewolf form. Now, to discuss the settings, you've got two options. You can have it on the on setting, where he'll be activated by either a loud clap or by motion via the sensor located on his right thigh. Secondly, you've got the foot pad option, where if you want your audience to be a bit more in control, you could go with that route. And then for a bonus, this comes with the speaker jack. Though he is very loud, if you want to go even further, project farther out, then you could always hook up external speakers. More importantly, however, I think is the fact that this does not come with an adapter nor batteries, both of which can be used to operate your werewolf. I've thought about it, and I honestly think I might use batteries just because I'll be transporting this in and out every Friday and Saturday of the haunt, as he's not outdoor rated and instead outdoor covered / indoor. Might be something you want to think about. Just for my situation, I think batteries will be ideal. And now we'll conclude my review on the new 2024 7-foot tall howling werewolf from Big Lots. I say 7 foot, but in reality, it's more like 9 when fully lunged back. Be sure you're not planning to display this under standard 8-foot ceilings, or else you're going to have a problem. At $300, its value is decent. I think $250 would have been better, but who am I to talk, as I managed to pay only $121 for it. Now, from a haunter's perspective, its animated component is next level. It is one of the best animatronics of 2024. Aesthetics can always be modified later on, so overall, this is a great prop. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.